Hello, my name is Michael Gutierrez, and I'm the author of Jummy the Turtle. And this is Jummy the Turtle. Let me do the story. Jummy was a little turtle that was always jealous and wanted everything his friends had. Jummy was very envious also. Jummy lived in a little hut with his mother and father. Jummy had filled his little hut with all the things he collected. If a friend had a toy, he had to have one just like it. Jummy's room was filled to the roof with all his toys. One day he ran into a little rabbit named Michael at the park. The little rabbit had on torn clothes and a big hole in his shoe. Jummy thought it was funny. He laughed to himself and thought, what kind of play clothes are those? Jummy always had nice clothes. Jummy asked, why are you wearing a torn shirt? Why do you have a hole in your shoe? Michael, the little rabbit, said, my father is out of work and I have one sister and two brothers who my parents have to care for. Wow, you have a big family, Jummy said. Jummy, little Michael said, you have nice clothes and a new turtle shell and lots of toys. How lucky you are. Jummy said, yes, I guess I am lucky. All of a sudden, Jummy said, Michael, I just watched you from my window many times, hopping around and laughing. How can you be so happy when you have nothing? Little Michael said, I have Jesus. He wakes me up every morning and he blesses me daily. I get to see all the beautiful things God has made. The trees, rivers, grass, and I get to fish every day after school. Jummy, I don't need everything to be happy. Jummy and little Michael played tag and hide and seek for a little while. Before long, it was time to go home. They both said goodbye and agreed to meet the next day. When Jummy got home, he had a hard time getting in the door. Toys were everywhere, and he had to move his toys to get in the door. Jummy looked around and said to himself, this is too much. He started to play with his toys and realized the toys didn't make him as happy as he thought they would. Then he thought of little Michael and how happy he was with no toys. Jummy went to his mom and told her about little Michael and asked if he could give some toys to Michael. Jummy told his mom about Jesus and how little Michael was happy. Jummy's mom said, it's more blessed to give than to receive. So he gathered up the toys and put them in a big wheelbarrow and went to little Michael's house. He knocked on the door. Little Michael peeked out and saw Jummy and the toys. He opened the door and out came his little sister and his two brothers. Jummy looked at Michael and said, I brought these for you and your brothers and sisters. Wow, they all said, thanks. Jummy, I love this doll, said Michael's little sister. The other two boys said, Jummy, you're the best. Jummy felt his heart swell. It left him with a good feeling, and he had a big smile. I like this, he said to himself. Jummy had to go home, but he did learn it's better to give than to receive. The end.
Anybody have questions?
Yeah. Any questions?
Raise your hand and ask a question. I have a question. Did you draw the pictures for your book?
No, actually, I visualized it, and I told the illustrator how he's supposed to look, what color he's supposed to be, and that's how he came to be. And, you know, I'm excited about my little book because this book has really traveled far into different hands, and I've gotten it to given to Johnny Depp, the Twilight Stars, some of them, and of course other leaders, and so he's been a really good journey, and I think it has good morals, because it is better to give than to receive, and I think that our children should know all these good values because they're losing them, and we want to keep them going. Any more questions?
Are you from the area, or where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from here. I'm from Oklahoma all my life, and so is Michael. Oh, yes.
How did you get his suit with your book?
Actually, we put it together. We went to Wichita Falls to the costume place, and it's just, yeah. Well, it did start out as a Ninja Turtle suit, but our vision turned it to Jummy. We're still revising him. Because I want his eyes to blink and all that. Any more questions?
Do you know anyone named Jummy?
How long did it take you to write this and get it published?
It seemed like it took about a year because, of course, getting the colors together, doing the manuscript, they have to re-edit it and make sure the punctuations, everything's in
But how
order.
long did it take you to get the words?
Oh, it took me less than 20 minutes to get the word.
There you go.
And I feel like that was a blessing from above because I've never written a book in my life. And all I said is, I wish I could write a book. And I always carry a pen, and I always have paper on me. And it's like the story just came to me, and I just started writing. And next thing you know, I had 13 more books after that, just of Jummy. And these stories would come to me. I could be talking to someone, all of a sudden it's like a light bulb flashes, and I had to grab my pen, and the story will come. And I've not only written 13 more books, but I'm Native American also, and I've had Native American books that are going to come out also, and I'm writing 3 other. Actually started working on novels. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't know I could do this, but I encourage anyone to take into yourself and find what you're good at and just do it. Even art. Maybe pick up a paint. You don't know. You could be the next painter, or you just never know. Explore your interests. But that's how Jummy all came to be. I never dreamed I'd be reading a story for little kids, but I enjoy it.
How did the name came out, Jummy?
My little niece, my son is named Jeremy, and she could never say his name. She'd call him Jummy. And when I had that pen and paper in my hand, I turned and looked at my son. He was in the back seat, and I thought, Jummy. I just put Jummy, and the next thing is just a turtle just popped in my mind, and that's how it came. Anyway, watch for more series coming out because I have 13 more to go. Any more
Any other
questions?
questions?
Do you have them on Amazon or?
Yeah, you can Google it.
Anywhere
Barnes and Noble, all those different stores you can go to any store and you can get them. So, and it's on ebooks. You can get through ebooks worldwide. Matter of fact, different languages. And find it anywhere. Any more?
We're gonna do the book drawing for this book. So pull out your ticket.
Where's your ticket?
I didn't get one.
You gotta get a ticket?
Yeah, I didn't get one. I didn't get one.
So wait, sit
Only
down.
one per family for now, but if we don't have any more latecomers, everybody might be able to get a book today.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Okay, last 3. All right, so the last 3 are 277. Anybody have 277?
No.
Somebody should have 277. All right. I don't know how that happened. All right. How about last three, 275? 275, winner! Tired. All right, let's get an autograph. So I get a book. Of course, you can go to the office.
Allie!
Autograph. I want everybody to remember you can make an autograph booklet as well. So even if you don't get a book by one of the authors, you can still get her autograph. Alright, everybody can go back to their games and crafts.